Coronation Street will see Todd Grimshaw trying to hide his guilt after tricking Eileen over Pat Phelan's ashes. When Todd Gareth Pierce discovers that George Shuttleworth, Tony Maudsley, his boss at the Undertakers, has been keeping the deceased felon's ashes in the storeroom, he makes his unhappiness clear. In scenes airing next week, Todd and George argue at the funeral parlor. George tries to assure Todd that the ashes will be respectfully taken care of and disposed of at the earliest opportunity, but Todd doesn't entirely buy that his boss will keep his word. Todd decides to take the ashes while George isn't looking, but this doesn't go to plan as his boss catches him as he touches the urn. Todd makes a run for it with the ashes, with George in pursuit. However, the chase ends in disaster when Todd trips and the ashes are sent flying everywhere. Todd is faced with George's fury, and it's at this moment that Eileen, Sue Cleaver, comes across the scene. Todd comes up with a lie, telling his mother that the ashes are of an old lady named Patsy Freeman, who also has no living relatives. Believing the lie and seeing what has happened to Patsy's ashes, Eileen approaches George and asks if it's possible for them to give the lady a proper send-off. Todd does his best to hide his guilt. Elsewhere on the cobbles next week, Emma Brooker makes a big decision over Curtis Delamere, and Corey Brent lies in court over Seb Franklin's murder as he tries to pin the blame on Kelly Nealon. Asher Allahan is also questioned and faces questions over whether Shush is still in love with Nina Lucas.